Okay, in this video, I'm going to talk about when a narcissistic type person does crazy making. They do crazy making to make the target, their victim, appear to be the crazy one, appear to be the one that does not have control over themselves. And so they look good, the narcissistic one, and the other one that looks crazy. Okay, just in time for all that noise. But sometimes the narcissistic ones, they don't have an audience. They won't have an audience because somebody might be able to figure it out. But sometimes they do. In this case, they do, of course, because they want the other person to look crazy in front of at least one witness. So they have it set up. And what they do often that I have seen or heard of is that they will use little taunts that only you know. Only not you, but the victim will know about. And it will seem like something that could actually even be, seen as affection or caring, something along this line, or just a pet name. But that pet name actually could have something really bad memory or really bad between the victim and the narcissist. So, but nobody else knows it. So they use something to taunt the victim repeatedly in front of other people, so that victim eventually goes off because it's too much. It's just a constant punching, poking the person, like poking a hibernating bear. Some people, by the way, actually believe that you should be in control of yourself in any kind of situation. I'm wondering if they have been the victim of crazy making. Seriously, crazy making it's just something unbelievable. I've been through it. I should know more than once. And it's not something that you can just sit there and do the gray rocker, what people call the gray rock. You basically act like a gray rock, because they're not going to stop. And they might have you in a situation where you're in a car, or you're driving somewhere with them. They're driving, and you're afraid for your life because they start this. It seems like it's anger in them, which some would say is what they're really feeling about themselves. But they're poking you, poking the victim, and the victim. I keep saying you, but I mean the victim. So in case I do it again, but the victim doesn't fears for their life. They don't know what's going to, happen if that narcissist is that angry. What are they going to do? How are they going to handle it? And it might not be their first time with them, but it might be one in a long, long time. Okay. And some would say that's not a narcissistic type of behavior, or a person with actually has narcissistic personality disorder. That it's not. It's another disorder. And I would somewhat agree with that. It just depends. But they will make the other person feel crazy. There's like when you feel trapped. There's no way out of that car. You're driving down the highway, or busy street or road, whatever, and bad rain, bad weather, however it is, and there's nowhere. Or you're way out in the country. There's nowhere you can. If that you say I want out of here, there's nowhere for you to go. Except in the countryside. You don't want to be there by yourself. So they'll do something. They'll manipulate it to where there's a situation they can just do all that crazy making in. And that one, you might be alone. You might not. But, so you will look bad. You will feel bad. Now, I think more of it when you're alone, they can use it later on and say, boy, she went crazy. You see? Like I said, when you're alone. And it also can help for you to build up this resentment. And when they're pushing your buttons in front of somebody else, you just blow up. And so you do look bad. It's been too much. They've done this over a long period of time, and it's finally gotten to you. That it was too much. It triggered that thing, triggered that situation, and boom. They know what they're doing. In my view, they know what they're doing. That's pretty much all they know. They might have one field they're good at, but yeah, one job that they're good at, and that's pretty much it. Other than that, I just did a video about them being parrots. But yeah, go back to that part about people saying that you should be under control. The only thing you have control over is yourself. Really now? Seriously? People still think that way? Think about if you were to see some protected group, okay? Now, protected group, meaning think of as disabled, elderly, or children, and you see you're in the mall and somebody slaps that protected person's face. Really? Are you in control of what you might think or do right then so much? Well, there are exceptions. You might call the police right then or there. You might scream at them to stop, whatever, or protect that person, that protected person. You're not always in control of what you think and feel. No. I really don't understand why people think that. It's just because they've heard it before, that you're always in control of what you do. And I understand what they're saying. I really do. That's when you're given time to think about it. It's not when it's survival mode. Like if you see somebody's child, it's not your child, but some would believe like a sociobiologist. I'm not much of one, but they might believe it's protection of the species and how you respond to that. Okay, so anyway, I think you get the gist of what I'm saying. You're not always in control. Now, that's not an excuse for you to go and do something crazy just so you can say, well, I'm not always in control. Some people will use anything to benefit, to give themselves an excuse for bad behavior. That's not what this is about at all. This isn't any kind of counseling advice, nothing. So, and one size doesn't fit all anyway, but really, I always say that in videos. At least I try to remember to. Okay, but yes, there are a lot of people who just believe what they've been told to believe about anything. And without exception, they think that they're right because they've been told. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I could be wrong in all of this, but I wouldn't be talking about it if I thought I was 100%, but still, people learn things and they think, oh, this is the way it's supposed to be. Like, you have to earn my respect. This earning crap, What about you earning mine? Such an attitude, you have to earn my respect, or you have to earn my trust, or you have to earn this. That's like, to me, it's somebody going in paranoid in a way. Really, I mean, besides this high sense of entitlement issue, to me, it's the thing of being paranoid, really, that everybody's going to be distrustworthy, everybody's going to be abusive somehow, some way, that, you have to earn respect even. Wow. I've done that before. Now, I'm not saying to just trust anybody in any situation or, give anybody respect. Not at all. But the whole thought of going into, when you meet somebody, to immediately, like I just said, to immediately have negative thoughts about that person doesn't seem very healthy to me. We have survival mode. We have, that. We have to think of our survival, but to immediately, make this connection before meeting anybody, not just one person, anybody, that's an attitude to have, worries me, seriously. Having to earn somebody's respect, that sense of entitlement gets to me. But maybe it's because I'm older than most people that, anyway, that just gets to me. To earn your respect. No, your respect should be given to anybody, because some people, especially people who haven't lived very long, see that as that they can be disrespectful, because until the person earns their respect from them. Seriously, they see it and they twist it in their mind, very much twist it to where it fits what they want, like I said, an entitlement, that everybody owes them something. And they're walking in and you owe me. No, really. But it goes beyond that too. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up. If you want to subscribe to this channel and you haven't already, click the circle icon that pops up. If you want to watch another video on this channel, click on the rectangles that pop up. Like, subscribe, comment, and share on your own social media if you would. And I'll talk to you all in another video. Bye.